How did it all start? Where did the idea come from? Where was the beginning?
Well, the beginning for me was in 2017. My sister-in-law, Maria, was diagnosed with GBM brain cancer, and that changed my world and my family's world forever. I never knew anything about brain cancer. I had seen cancer in my family, but that was, grandparents, so you're little, your parents kind of hide everything that's happening around you as well. So when that happened, it was terminal and she was given 6 weeks to live. So my brother-in-law and I cared for my sister-in-law at home. She had 3 little boys. They were 8, 10 and 12 at the time. And we got 9 months. So 9 months of extra memories, hugs and kisses that the boys got to spend with her.
Tell me, did you get signs of her cancer prior to the diagnosis?
No, not really. So it was more like personality started to change and she was exhausted, and then she was confused. I was actually away on a holiday, so I didn't know what was happening until I got back. And when we landed, my brother-in-law had called us and said, she's been rushed to hospital, something's not right. So everyone was down at the hospital wanting to get the results, and they were doing CT scans. There had to be a biopsy. They already knew, the hospital knew what it was, but you have to have the biopsy to say the name to make sure it is what they're thinking. And it was GBM brain cancer.
Yeah. So the first signs of trouble was getting rushed to the hospital. There was,
personality changes.
Yeah, but nothing in terms of health-wise.
No, it was very sudden. It was very quick. Like the seizures started, but that was the day she got rushed to hospital.
Yeah.
And so immediately, went to hospital and all the tests started. But prior to that, she had gone to the GP, blood tests were normal, couldn't detect it. When I was looking after my sister-in-law, I had this box that I would wheel around everywhere with us because she was in a wheelchair. So if we went into the bathroom, we'd take all those products in there. And then when I'd go shopping and I'd see those products, I'd start to cry because they would remind me of her.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought, well, what about if I put them all together and I hand these out to women who are going through cancer? And that's how the care packages started.
Love that. What's in the care package? Tell me.
So the first thing I put in the care package was the alkaline water, because that's what my sister-in-law was drinking. I think it was a friend said, you've got to put her on alkaline water. There's all these benefits to it. We hadn't heard of alkaline water before, and I had researched and looked it up, and I went, this is good. Alkaline makes sense. It's going to help her immune system, keep her hydrated. What else does it do? It's great for inflammation. So we stuck with that. We said, okay, yep, let's do that. But also what I've put in there is, gentle hydrating skincare, because when you're going through chemo and radiation, your skin becomes really dry. And that was one thing with her when she was going through treatment. I didn't want the boys not to see their mum because you lose yourself when you're going through cancer. So she had lost her hair, her weight had dropped. So I wanted to keep her looking as much as mum as possible. But, she always drank a cup of tea, so I put tea in there. I've got a chili towel in there, which I didn't have when I was looking after her. So when you're going through the radiation, she would get these hot flushes, and I used to use paper towels from the hospital, and they'd only last like a minute, and then I have to throw them out. So I found this chili towel. I don't know if you've heard about it. Have you heard about a chili towel?
No.
So you can use it during menopause, use it at the gym, but it stays cold for about 4 to 6 hours. You just keep wetting it.
Yeah, wow.
And it's a long I love it. So I use it in the gym. But yeah, we've got a beautiful candle in there from Moon Tribe Candles. So she's a local candle maker. We put her travel tin candle in there. Sunscreen, all different types of.
And a lot of these companies have come on board to help sponsor, like even the bottles that we have now.
Yeah, so Alco Power. I have a habit of I'm quite annoying on social media, so I will tag you and keep tagging you until you respond to me.
Yeah.
So I tagged Alco Power for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And he came into my DMs. He goes, call me now. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm in trouble.
Finally, after
It was all in capital letters. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm in trouble. What have I done wrong? And he goes, "Why do you put your water in your care packages for?" And I told him my story, and he goes, "Don't buy any more water. I'll give it to you."
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful.
That's great.
yeah,
So that's the power of social media.
yeah.
He wasn't liking my posts; he was watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's always watching.
And I
they
love
might not be
that.
liking that. They're always watching.
Yeah,
Always watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So now he continues to still support
Still
that.
continuing. So that started in 2022. And he can't do enough for us. He comes to our events. So last year he came and he gets into it. He helps with the prizes. He's just so much fun.